Duty. With my DNA, I'm pretty much a blood relative to everybody who's been anybody ever. Churchill, Einstein, Pocahontas.
I should mention this is going to be a formal affair.
Not a problem. You hear stories about places like this, but damn. It's like the pulse never happened. What do you think? I love weddings. Never been to one. Seriously? There is nothing more romantic than two people pledging their hearts to each other till the day they die. Makes me incredibly horny. No, thank you. Not gonna boo with the same person day in, day out for the rest of your life. I'm not even trying to hear that. Don't listen to her. You are so gonna have a good time. Perfect. I wonder how much cheddar they want for this bitch. Logan's paying for this, right? It's not like he's my sugar daddy. Why not? Can I help you? We're just browsing. How much is this?
600,000. It's an imported Raphael Banks original.
And that's just stupid. Could you put this on hold? I'm gonna come back for it later.
Of course.
Thank you.
Good night. I'll let myself out when I finish up.
Okay.
What a girl has to go through to look good.
I'm still wanted by the cops on that Makioka thing. No way I'm gonna try to get past a sector checkpoint with a hot painting. It'll be there in 2 hours. Relax. This is me you're talking to. Chill. Jamponi messenger. I got a package going to 435 Bledsoe. Look at me. Are you looking at me? With both eyes. This is a very important package. You make sure it gets to where it's supposed to go. That's what the man pays me to do. Make sure. I'll guard it with my life. Hey! It's enough! How many times I gotta tell you people this is a place of business? Here you go.
Come on, Normal. They're just fooling around.
All right, idiots. Let's get back to work.
What did you just call me?
I just called you and the rest of your colleagues here idiots. It's from the Greek idiotes, as in one is afflicted by idiocy, a feeble-minded person having a mental age not exceeding 3 years.
Who the hell do you think you are talking to us like that?
Your boss. Now, bip.
I want an apology.
Is that right?
Now.
right. Perhaps I was unduly harsh calling you people idiots. When in fact you're morons. From the Greek moros, as in feeble-minded or mental defective having an age of between 8 and 12. Capable of doing menial tasks under supervision. Now get out of my sight! You're all fired. It'll be here any minute.
Didn't he just tell me to be here any minute a minute ago?
Yes, Mr. Duvalier, that's what he said.
And yet, my Rockwell still isn't here.
No, Mr. Duvalier. Don't worry, you'll have it.
I got a plane to catch to Singapore tonight. And if that Rockwell doesn't arrive in time, then I have to disappoint my buyer. And you is a dead man.
Jam Pony Messenger. I need a signature here. Go, baby. What'd I tell you?
That's what I've been waiting for. My baby. What the hell is this?
Hey, can I help you?
Yeah, is Max around?
Yeah, she's in the,
I see you the way that you move. Hey, 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 the way that you move. It caught me the way that you move. Hey, 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 the way that you move. I see you the way that you move. Hey, 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 the way that you move. It got me the way that you move. Hey, 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 the way that you move.
You clean up nice.
So do you.
Shall we?
Sure.
I see you the way that you move. Hey, 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 the way that you move. It got me the way that you move. Hey, 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 the way that you move.
My speech for the toast, would you mind running through with me?
You seem nervous.
I'm no good with public speaking.
You deliver cable hacks to millions of people.
It's different. There's no one around, just a camera. There's no family waiting for you to screw up so they can talk about it for the next 20 years.
Why do you care?
I don't.
Whatever. Shoot.
Okay. Marriage is an act of daring, which requires that we be brave enough to promise ourselves.
See, that's what I don't get. How can you promise you're gonna love someone forever?
Well, it's a declaration of intent, a vow.
You took it, and look how that turned out.
You and Uncle Jonas are gonna get along famously.
Maybe weddings should be held in secret. That way, when the marriage falls apart, you haven't spent a whole lot of loot on what was really just a big old public humiliation.
It requires we entrust our most secret inner selves to them. When Bennett first told me about Marion.
Marianne.
What?
Marianne. You said Marion.
Which is it?
It says Marianne. You don't know the bride's name?
I've never met her. God.
Can I see the ring? Wow. Good clarity, colorless. I could fence this for 10 thou easy.
Hey guys, sorry, we're closed. I invite you to come back during regular business hours, though. My boss was expecting a package. You sent the wrong one. Those are blueprints for a meat packing plant, not his painting. Well, I don't know what to tell you, pal. My records show this is your package. Check it again. Listen, if your boss wants to file a complaint, have him fill this out, okay? Get back to me. Tell him yourself. Tear this place apart.
Are you okay? I'm just so happy for them.
the look on Jaunty's face during live ordnance drills. I wonder if that's terror or grim determination. Oh well, it's her life.
I, Bennett, take you, Marianne, to be my lawfully wedded wife. You are my one true love, my light. When I was afraid, you were always there. You were brave enough for the both of us.
He sounds sincere enough.
And when I couldn't see, you were always there to guide me home again.
I, Marianne, take you, Bennett, to be my lawfully wedded husband. You and I come from two different worlds, but our love is strong enough to build a bridge between them. Her too. I promise to cherish you always, without reservation. They look so happy. All the angels in heaven are witness to my vow.
By the power vested in me by the military command of the state of Washington, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh, that is so sweet.
You may kiss the bride.
There you go. Your uncle's got a nice spread. Where do you make all his dough?
Off the misery of others. Every hover drone in North America requires this one chip in order to fly. My uncle manufactures that chip.
So in other words, we're in enemy territory. When do we get the cake?
Trouble with wheelchairs is you you can't turn your back on someone and hope they won't recognize you.
Junior!
Oh dear.
Uncle Jonas, Aunt Margot. This is Max.
Max Guevara. Guevara.
Of the Greenwich Guevaras.
I don't recall there being any Guevaras in Greenwich. But the world's going to hell in a handbasket, so who knows?
One thing you can say about Normal is at least he knows who he is.
A constipated, crusty, angry, rhythm-free Republican white man.
Now, I myself struggle with self-identity.
Wiggy, you tripping.
No, I'm serious.
It's normal.
Speak of the devil.
He's asking for you. He sounds upset.
Herbal, drop some of that ionized science on Wiggy here. And don't let him have no more beer. You calling during personal time, you better be calling to apologize for what you said at work today. Otherwise, I'm hanging up on your ass.
There's a gun pointed at my head.
You do what you gotta do. But if you're asking my advice on how to end it all, I suggest you put your head in the oven or go to sleeping pill route.
Okay, maybe I'm not making myself clear. There are men here with guns, boom boom, who intend to kill me if we don't find their package, which has apparently been misplaced. I need your help.
Well, what's in it for me?
Money. Lots of it. $10. All right, make it 20.
I want an apology to every messenger at Jam Pony.
Yeah, sure.
And I want it in writing. And I don't ever want to hear the words bip, bip, bip again.
You'll never hear another bip out of my cake hole as long as I live.
Okay, what's the dealio with the package?
Still writing those little articles of yours?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Any plans on getting a real job, or are you content to dine at the family money trough for the rest of your life?
I enjoy my work.
Since Junior here won't listen to me, maybe you can use your charms to persuade him to do something with his life.
Junior's doing just fine.
Of course, if you're shacked up with him, you're probably one of those free thinkers too, and think I'm talking through my hat.
Not unless you wear your hat on your ass. Oh, there's Bennett. Marianne, excuse me.
Enjoy the party.
Sorry, I had to do it.
It's fine. Another highball and he won't even remember meeting you. Did you notice the locket my Aunt Margot was wearing?
Yeah.
That was my mother's. My father gave it to her the day I was born. She never took it off. And before she died, she told me that she wanted me to have it, to remember her by. But when I went looking for it in her jewelry box, it was gone.
You're gonna ask for it back.
No, yeah, I mean, it'll just cause too big a deal, and, you know, with all the denials and excuses and lies and recriminations, it's easier to let it slide.
The great and powerful Eyes Only is gonna let himself get crapped all over and ripped off by his own family? I need another drink.
Knock yourself out.
Logan.
Daphne.
You sure you brought it back here after you picked it up?
I don't remember.
Don't make me come over there and smack you.
The only thing that I know for sure is that I can be relied upon to be unreliable. In many respects, Normal's right. I'm an idiot.
No, he's the idiot. Norm will switch the contents of the packages after the sword fight. That's the only explanation.
You mean I'm not an idiot?
Let's not go that far. Now, who delivered the other mail to who?
Max, say hi to Daphne, my, old friend. We went to Yale together.
Oh, hi.
She's an amazing artist.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've been meaning to tell you how lovely that dress looks on you. Thank you. I lusted after it myself, but so the price tag and got sticker shock. I guess I'll just have to stick with my Allegro Versace for another decade. Excuse me.
That's the dealio, sugar. Packages got switched. Now I'm outside the building you made the drop at.
Can I ask you one question? Why exactly are we helping Normal?
Hey, original Cindy don't like the man neither. But that don't mean she want to send with a bullet in his head.
Yeah, I suppose.
You remember anything about this Angelo Biondello guy that you made the drop to?
No clue. Why?
'Cause the building's locked and ain't nobody here to let me in.
So break in.
Break into the building?
Yeah, and if Biondello's office is closed, just Slim Jimmy your way in.
I am not committing felony breaking and entering even to save Normal subhuman life. Besides, even if I could, I'd probably just get lost anyway.
I'm on my way.
You went to Billy O'Shaughnessy's senior prom. You never
Yeah.
told me that.
What was I supposed to?
Yeah.
If it's any consolation, I wore a different dress to his prom. I have to deal with some gangsters trying to kill my boss.
Okay. Lucky Billy, as I recall, that dress was impossible to unzip.
You bad boy.
Can I help you?
Oh, found him.
Sorry to pull you away from your doo-boo. No problem. Look at you flossing an adult rizai.
All right. Stay here and keep an eye out.
What are you gonna do?
Try not to wrinkle this dress. Cinderella's got to return it in the morning.
doing?
Listening to The Lion King for the last time.
You almost got yourself killed.
Well, that's kind of the point. This was supposed to be my big break. But the plans never got here, Client left in a huff. I got fired. Now I'm gonna lose my house, my wife, my little girl.
You have a wife and a kid and you're about to head her into the no parking zone?
My job.
It's just a job. Get over it. Now tell me where the painting is.
That poster thing, I threw it out. It's probably in the dumpster by now.
Wait.
You're a messenger, aren't you?
Yeah?
Well, I've never been a believer, but you coming here personally to straighten me out. Thank you.
I'll see about getting you those plans back.
Logan, should I be worried about this toast you're giving?
Details of your bachelor party are safe with me.
Hey! Zip me up. Logan's... his speech!
Attention! Logan's gonna give the first toast.
Got a 911 delivery from Jam Pony?
Upstairs. I can't believe they actually came through for me.
What, you thought it just was gonna let you die?
Yes, actually, they don't like me too much.
I could understand that.
It's about time. Pip. Never mind. Okay, can I go?
You actually thought you could lay a phony off on me, huh?
Well, oh hey, if that's a forgery, then I'm a victim here too, okay? Look, I had the original, okay? I swear. Look, either my partner stabbed me in the back, or these guys are players.
Hey, I'm just the messenger, Blood. We found your package. Now let my boy go. Because believe me, he ain't no player.
You know what the word defenestration means?
Isn't that when you cut all the trees down?
Nah.
Oh, no, no, no.
Now that's defenestration. I don't care what you gotta do to get me that painting. If it's not in my hands in the next 2 hours, then he next.
Marriage is an act of desperation. Daring. It's an act of daring. And it requires, really, that we be foolish enough to promise ourselves to another. Brave enough. Not foolish. Is brave. When Bennett first told me that he'd fallen in love with a beautiful, wonderful woman, Marianne, I told him that he was lucky to have found someone to share his life with. They crossed paths by fate, but became partners by choice. And together, they are embarking on the greatest adventure two people can share.
I was kind of worried there, but that was really good. Thanks.
Nice speech.
Thanks for coming to the rescue.
Better late than never.
Where were you anyway?
Long story.
So about the
down
dress.
for me.
You stole it, didn't you?
I borrowed it. Was she no girlfriend?
Yes, actually. Borrowed it from whom?
Store downtown. Were you guys serious?
We were engaged for all of 5 minutes. You gonna return it?
None of your business. Why'd you guys break up?
None of your business.
Junior!
No, I'm not familiar with the term defenestration. Ouch. Forgery, huh? And where'd Sketchy make the pickup?
I always wondered why Daphne and Logan broke off their engagement.
That guy double-crossed the guy who was defenestrated.
Logan certainly needs a woman to take care of him.
Poor thing.
Handsome as ever, though, huh? Daphne looks like she's finally ready to settle down.
Yes, 7B on me either.
It'll be very interesting to see who catches the bouquet.
So what's the dealio with this catching the bouquet thing? Whoever gets is supposed to get married next to the man of her dreams. Some kind of bent heterosexual thing. Do you know where the guy is that lives here?
He moved out this afternoon.
You know where he went?
No. Must have hit it big at the track or something, though. Took off for the airport in a limo with 3 girls who weren't wearing much at all.
You gotta do me first.
I'm gonna need your undivided attention because I got somewhere else I gotta be. What did you do with it?
Do I know you girls?
I didn't know there was into scenarios. How much is he paying you for this?
Where's the real painting?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Let me fill in the blanks. You went up for auction and double-crossed your partner, now deceased. You're skipping town with cash only. Your flight was delayed on account of the weather. So here you are in a Momo with your little playmates waiting for the fog to lift.
Look, whoever you are, you got it all wrong.
Here, let me do this, boo, so you don't mess up your dress. Hey!
Okay.
Where's the real painting?
I sold it to this Korean ship captain. The big guy over there, Kim, somebody's a real connoisseur. Wanted it for the presidential palace.
Let's go. Nothing like a room full of flat-ass white girls to get your mind off of defenestration. Nice locket.
Oh, thank you.
Logan, we gotta talk. It's important. Excuse us.
You sure this guy Runyon sold it to the Koreans?
That's what he said.
People are just carving up the culture and shipping it overseas to the highest bidder.
What thieves do, it's commerce. Don't take it personally.
Well, I remember when that Rockwell was stolen, along with a Jackson Pollock and an original Nancy Kintish. The Pollock wound up in Johannesburg, Kintish in Riyadh.
Normal's gonna wind up dead if you don't hurry up.
I got a military transport, Republic of Korea, docked in Elliott Bay, setting sail in about an hour.
Is it okay if Original Cindy hangs out with you and your peeps?
I guess why?
If I have to take out a whole bunch of Korean military personnel, she might catch on that I'm a genetically enhanced killing machine.
We can't let this guy take off with that painting. Give me a call when you...
Find out where it's at, and I got it covered. I need to ask you a favor. See that girl over there? Mm-hmm. That's Logan's ex. I got your back. Thanks, boo. Got smooth moves, boo. Me love you long time. Where's my boss? I hope he hasn't been too much trouble.
My Rockwell. They could go.
Wait. I want the other package. The one that was delivered by mistake.
Max?
We're professionals, right? Thank you for using Jamponi.
Listen, I know you kids aren't particularly fond of me, which is why it was especially touching that you'd go out on a limb for me like you did tonight. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Normal.
Yes, Max?
Get out of the car. And drop this off on your way home.
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
Where's the painting?
I gave it to Duvalier.
You did what?
What was I supposed to do? He was gonna kill Normal.
Oh, that's fine. But we can't just let this guy swing with an original Norman Rockwell. It's a piece of American culture.
Why does everything always have to turn into a cause with you?
Look, I stood there and watched them ship the Baseball Hall of Fame from Cooperstown to Kyoto. The Sultan of Brunei crated up the Statue of Liberty and took it home with him.
Are you ready?
One day this depression's gonna be over, and when it is,
were saying?
I was saying one day this depression will be over, and when it is, it would be nice if there was something left.
Normal heard Duvalier talking about flipping it over to some dude in Singapore for a pile. Supposed to leave tonight, except the airport's closed.
Just reopened. The bride and groom called to check their flight. I need you to get out to the international terminal.
I haven't even had my cake yet. Where are you going?
I'll meet you there in half an hour. I gotta run an errand. Excuse me.
Waste of good mojo, you ask me. Original Cindy ain't looking for no husband. What do you say we go shoot some pool? All right with me, girl. All right. I just wanted to say goodbye. I had an absolutely divine time.
Oh, goodbye, dear. She's a Guevara of the Greenwich Guevaras. Please tell him when you see him. Always happy to help eyes only. Arrived an hour ago. Apparent suicide.
Yeah, actually, he was murdered.
I'm guessing the autopsy report is going to conclude the cause of death was a single gunshot wound to the head.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Man, watch where you're going at here, before I break both of your arms.
Would you gentlemen step over here, please?
What, man? I got a plane to catch to Singapore in 20 minutes.
Please, step aside.
What's the problem, officer? What you looking for? Man, that ain't mine.
Not bad. You framed him for a murder he actually did commit. While your uncle was getting sloshed, you brought a killer to justice and saved an American art treasure. Maybe it's time you brought him up to speed that you're not the family failure.
I could be the Messiah and walk on water, and he'd still say, why can't you fly? For whatever reason, he needs to see me as a loser.
Shame.
Well, I'm lucky to have him. He's a good reminder of what I don't want to become. So about
the
Daphne.
dress. You first.
She dumped me out of the blue, and I guess I didn't want you to know. The thing is, she never gave me a reason. Maybe that's why I spent the whole night talking to her, to find out why.
Did you find out?
Not really. Though I gotta say, the way she was hanging with original Cindy, that might be a clue.
It's a large life.
Yes, it is.
So about the dress. I knew you were all bent out of shape about going to this thing, and I don't want you to have to worry about having a date that didn't fit in.
I wouldn't want you to fit in with that crowd.
Anyway, still, I'm returning it.
Don't do that. I want you to keep it.